Just about to get started. And on the hill, the big righty, Tyler Glasnow.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And the pitch. And he chases a high fastball there. The schedule is always a topic in the GBL. How could it not be? You play 28 games against 7 other teams, and the top 4 advance to the postseason.
Exactly. 8 teams, and you play the other 7 teams 4 times for a total of 28 games.
Swings through that one for strike 2. What's the impact of this type of schedule?
Well, you don't get many extra chances, that's for sure. And you can't have a bad series against a bad team and figure you'll just make it up later.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That just misses. Ball 1. It kind of sounds like you're saying this format feels like the playoffs right from the start of the season.
It does, Boog, and obviously no one is getting eliminated right away, but you can't afford a losing streak either. Nope. Only 4 teams make the playoffs, and there's always tough competition for those spots.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. And we're back. And on the mound today, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And it's caught for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now Colt Keith. Lake Trinan takes over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And there's a ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's a strike. Keith gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through the sweeper.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. Now it's the DH, Travis Bazzana. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Relay to Delgado in time. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Lorenzen back to work. Hit in the air, left field, Green. Makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Carlos Delgado.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And there's the strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball 1 there. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And now Bader up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bryce Wilson gets handed the rock out of the pen. So up next, Chase Headley. And fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. And they lead it. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Prince Fielder. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now here is Roberto Clemente. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Clark on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Riley Green.
Now pitching. Johnson.
Just
No, that's
missed.
down.
Up and
That's a ball.
in, 2-0. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Hard hit left side. Fires to first in time. So it's their last chance in this one. Now Max Clark. This one in the air. Headley in position. And that is the ball game. And your final 3-1. Ready to go now. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is J.P. Crawford. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That misses. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Misses off the
that's
plate,
inside.
and the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Just missed. Stays alive. Got him. Strikes out. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's going to be Moises Ballesteros. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Peterson makes the grab. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0-1.
Sometimes being lucky
0-1.
is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Castillo over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Strike two.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on
0-2.
the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Kipnis. Ground ball up the middle. Morgan. They get the force, and that is the. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Jock.
Now pitching, Randy Rodriguez.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. And now Josh Smith. First pitch misses. That one missed. And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-0. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. 2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Rod Carew. Fastball is outside. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that is out of play.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Caleb Ort. And here is Carlos Beltran. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. So here's Bader now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Chase Headley will hit next. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play.
New pitcher on here, Gregory Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Carlos Delgado, the next to hit, takes ball one. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, one-run game. This is J.J. Bleday. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And that one is inside ball one. Facing a closer that delivers big time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Joe Morgan digs in now. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one at triple digits.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One strike away. In the dirt. Full count now. 2 outs. Base is empty. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And that should quiet this home crowd. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Outfield playing straight up now.
Hunter Harvey.
Slapped foul. In the air out towards right center. Beltran moving under it. Nabs it. And that is that. And we're back. And the batter now, Roberto Clemente. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Making a move at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Larry Doby. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And here is Michael Busch. Line drive, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stat.
Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off. And your final score here today. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. That's off the inside corner, and this one is off and running. Next pitch is outside. For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League. It's an 8-team league that plays what many consider a mini season.
It's baseball, but it's different, that's for sure.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league, especially with only 4 teams reaching the postseason.
Back foot slider struck him out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, De La Cruz throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. The short schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strike. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Carew throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Moises Ballesteros now at the plate. Down the right field line and a base hit. Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
This one could be trouble. Lead runner around second, and that's a double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. Almost got him.
1 strike.
On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Anthony Santander in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag. And top of the second, and Jock Peterson stands in. Schwellenbach back to work. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit.
Now pitching.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. That's down and in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Josh Smith. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strike. Gregory Santos into the game. Chase Headley, the lead-off batter, as he looks at ball 1. Laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I'll tell you what, that will do the job.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that's outside. And it's 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Roberto Clemente will hit next. This to third. Here's one.
On the tag, he's out.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Glove side, but it gets through. Clemente makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. There's a strike.
0-1.
Pickoff move to first.
He's safe.
Kipnis back on a dive. Two outs. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Line drive onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now into the game, Jose Ramirez. He's the new third baseman. Rod Carew digs in now. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike one. And he grounds one back up the middle. In time to Bush. Leadoff man retired here in the third. This is J.J. Bleday. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. And now it's 1-2. Hacks and Lawrence Butler now at the plate.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Top of the third, no score. Ring him up, says Darryl. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Moises Ballesteros.
No strike.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's on at first. So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, Ted Simmons. No outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Back up the, oh, that got him. Flips it behind his back.
He's out.
There's one.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
And the batter now, Carlos Beltran, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Grounded out his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball. And a ground ball to first. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first. And we're back at the plate. Joe Morgan.
Now pitching. Hunter Harvey.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat.
And that one gets away at the plate. Simmons down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. So the go-ahead run and scoring. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Trent Thornton. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Pickoff move to second. Santander back in on a dive. Right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. And now the DH, Carlos Delgado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Across is the winning run, and they will walk it off in extra innings. And a 1-0. ready to go. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Cut on and lifted in the air. Winker should have it. Puts it away for the out. Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros. Out there to center, Beltran gliding in towards the infield. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Justice takes it to the bag. Back here at Pinhead Park. And now, Carlos Beltran. Outside, and it's 1-0. Singy, the Pinheads played just outside the historic district here in New Orleans. This is prime real estate.
Yeah, and sometimes you can hear the party outside of the stadium as much as you hear what's happening inside.
Clemente hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
You know, Boog, they could play these games at midnight and the place would still be buzzing.
Don't give them any ideas, Chris. We're already flying across the world after some of these games. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Chipper Jones in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering misses down and away. I hope the league expands to Antarctica next.
What's the matter with you?
What? You don't like penguins?
No, I like to be warm.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. New inning getting started. Now here is Carlos Beltran. Elder back to work. And ball 1.
A home run here would certainly change things, Boog. Maybe hit one all the way to those waving tubes beyond the right center field wall. That would be impressive.
Oh, he gloves it. Anthony Santander at the plate.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Second inning here. No score. And delivers outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't.
Lucas Sims will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
One down. Chase Headley getting ready to hit. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Lindor in plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Delgado will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's trying for third. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. He steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Ouch. That one drilled him. The throw is still in time. He keeps back here in New Orleans. Now the left fielder, Jesse Winker. Upstairs.
Nope. Ball 1.
1-0. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. In time to Bush. And Winker is set down. So up next, David Justice. Hard hit, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hit.
Now pitching. Hunter.
Now a chance for Chase Utley. And he takes one right on the black. Strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Justice at first, one gone. Strike three, got him swinging. That's the second out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And he chases a high fastball there.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit. And into second easily with a two-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two aboard, two outs. Goes down looking. Top half of the third inning, and now Roberto Clemente. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. That takes care of Clemente. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one in the air center field. Beltran under it. Brings it in. And there are two outs. Michael Bush digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Now the catcher up to hit, Moises Ballesteros. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch
Ball
misses, ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
That's inside.
Ball two.
Just off the outside edge. High in the air, out to right. Sanchez gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Now pitching. Tommy Kahnle.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Fastball in for a strike. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Carlos Beltran now at the plate.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
High fly ball out into left center field. Beltran sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a...
Greetings from Pinhead Park. Just about ready to roll here on the hill here today. Edward Cabrera.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2-2 the count.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground, right side, on to first, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just misses. And the count is 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And misses inside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Chipper Jones. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Santander.
And a foul ball. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. One away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. In for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Left field. Winker should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now Carlos Delgado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
Tosses to first. Third out. And we're back. Digging in, Jesse Winker.
Now pitching, Joe Kelly.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-2. Got him! And one gone. So up next, David Justice. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Up the middle, De La Cruz throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 90. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Lucas Sims.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Sanchez hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's a automatic double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Swing and a foul out of play. strikeout.
Timeout.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Huascar Brazoban gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Ballesteros the count. Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here. Pete Crow Armstrong. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. Sanchez on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. 1 out. Runner at second. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Still only 1 out
No
here in
ball,
the inning.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
This is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That missed by a lot.
2
And the count 1-2. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Misses off the plate. And a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran, grounded out his first time up. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. New pitcher on now, Rafael Montero. So 2 outs with runners on the corners.
No, he's safe.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Runner on the move. Strike in there.
He's
Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he boots it. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. And the lead is up to 5.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Winker right there to make the grab. Back here at Pinhead Park. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Kelly back to work. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a
Ball two.
ball. That's out to center field. Beltran settles underneath it. One away. Here's Francisco Lindor.
A shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Now pitching, Goose Gossett.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Set down on strikes. Now only one out remaining. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
0-1's the count.
Inside.
Ball inside.
And 1-1. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
He's out.
In time. Ball game. It's a no-hitter. What a way to... Back here in Boston, here's Rafael Devers. That's in there, and that is strike one. And a curve is down and in. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And there's a base hit. Back here in Boston, bottom nine. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. Ripped on the ground to second, tosses to first, and Devers is set down. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and now the DH, Rafael Devers. On the ground, Allen. In plenty of time to first, and Devers is set. Back here in Fenway, bottom of the ninth. Now it's Devers at the plate. And that's downstairs.
No, that's down.
Ball one. And that's in there at the knees. swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Rafael Devers. There's the swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
See if you can go
1-2
upstairs
the
a little
count.
bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike. Back here at Fenway Park. So bottom of the ninth. And here is Devers. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And Devers hits that one. Takes it in for the out. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. And Devers hits that one, and it's just foul. That was close. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him looking. And now bottom 9. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. First pitch swing.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Back here at Fenway, Rafael Devers up to hit. The pitch. And that's fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Bottom of the ninth, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. And takes low for ball 1. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that skips in the dirt. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And Devers hits that one. Squeezes it. One up, one down. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Devers at the plate. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Chases the fastball up the left. Back inside Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And here is Devers. Just missed.
One ball, no strikes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. And they get the leadoff man in the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Johnson fires. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. Back here in Boston, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on first for the out. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now Rafael Devers. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Back now at Fenway. Bottom of the ninth. Rafael Devers up to hit. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one finds the corner. No balls, two strikes. Fastball, and it gets out of the way.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an. Back here at Fenway, now it's Devers at the plate. That misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And here is Rafael Devers. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. In the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Back here at Fenway, Devers now. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And Devers hits that one. Drops into the glove. One away. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one to first. Alonso. He takes it on his own. Out to escape. So bases all loaded up. Bellinger digs in now. He's already homered in this game. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Cairo Cats taking on the Giants. First pitch. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. Late that time, and it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And now here is Jason Churio.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much
that's
determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is
2-0.
empty. That's in there, and a count 2-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Sixto Sanchez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Bottom of the first. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And there's a base hit to right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the catcher, Moises.
Next to hit, Moises spikes. Esteros. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the move, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this.
Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Carlos Beltran in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hard hit right side. Slings to first, and now two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now pitching, Randy Rodriguez.
Fouled off left side. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Carlos Beltran. Ripped to right. And there's a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to. Hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh, that's low.
Those always feel great.
Carlos Santana up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Beltran, the base runner at first with 1 out. That misses, and that's ball 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Count's full.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. First pitch just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jordan Leisure.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Tommy Edman. He'll play second. Now Chase Headley. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Center field. Churio has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Carlos Delgado. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Edman, glove flip to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now pitching. Camilo. No ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to
0-1's
catch
the
up to
count.
that velocity.
There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball
That
inside.
just misses. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Clips the corner. Strike one. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the order now at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point...
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. Outfield playing straight up now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. And now
Ball
it's
two.
even up. And that
3-2.
skips into dirt.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cairo. So, almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Reese Olson.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I've definitely questioned it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
Anthony Santander stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And the slider catches the zone. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks, that didn't make me feel any better.
Back foot slider struck him out. So digging in, Jason Churio. There's a strike. Hit on the ground to short. In time to Bush. That's out number 3. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Ryan Gusto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Moises Ballesteros now at the plate. And it's fouled away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now here is Carlos Beltran. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Gusto picks to first. Ballesteros dives back in safely. On the ground, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to Murray for the inning-ending double play. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Tommy Canley on to pitch out of the pen here. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now, Carlos Beltran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. Fought off foul. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one. Raleigh leads off first with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ketel Marte.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Mason Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Anthony Santander, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A shot to the opposite field. It's 2-0. Now the third baseman, Chase Headley. There's the strike, 95 of that one. That one pushed foul. Off the plate inside. 1-2 the count. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. And the batter now, Carlos Delgado.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a base hit. This is Corbin Carroll. Substitution being made at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that one lifted in the air center field. Churio snags it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-zip. 2 down, bases empty. Jason Kipnis getting ready to hit. Swing at a ground ball. Edman. That's the third out. Top half of the third inning. And now Yoan Moncada.
Now pitching. Gossett.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Got him swinging. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. That's in there. It's 0-1. Gossage. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Gossage deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable.
Headley. On to first. Ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent.
About to get started here on the hill here today, Jack Flaherty.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
All right, ready to go here. Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
That's the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Tony Gwynn. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
No
2 outs,
ball, 2
base is
strikes.
empty. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out this side. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Herman Marquez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them. First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and there's one down. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Hard hit down the line and left. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And now Carlos Beltran. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and no one can get there. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now. Now, we're still only 1 away. Now time called at the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners.
Dives back, and he's out. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one pulled foul. And the right-hander deals. And that one hit to first. Ariz takes it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. And the count 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And back now in a new arm. On the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jimmy Herget.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one way inside. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Delgado. Now move to first. Headley back on a dive. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Tag. Save. Rondell's throw not in time. Well struck right field. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's too high.
2-2 the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Snyder pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Singled and scored his first time. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner takes off. And first offering is fouled off.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner on the move again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ballesteros leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Doubled his first time. And there's a foul ball. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Up the middle. Wait. They take the force out.
You're out.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snider.
Now pitching. Go.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. Santander in pursuit. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo DeVries. The shortstop takes a ball. Inside,
Nope.
just missed. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Kelly, the slender right-hander, sliced hard but fouled down the left side. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Santander snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear. And go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. And
Hello and welcome. Now a chance for Yasmani Grandal. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast a game in the GBL.
Yeah, why is that?
The 1-2. Curve in the dirt. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
Luis Arias, batting with one down, takes a strike. Yeah, there's the strike. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in two different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what continent I'm on.
You and me both, partner. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Tony Gwynn.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And another ball.
Hey.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's Ketel Marte. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball.
2 out,
2 strikes.
space is empty. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. And now the catcher comes up to him. Moises Ballesteros. Here's a high chopper. Arise. Steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. So digging in, Michael Bush. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty.
That's outside.
And a base hit on a line. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
And now this is down for a base hit. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that one fouled off.
Hey.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
Well done behind the dish. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Smoked on the ground to second. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. With the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So 2 down now, and here is Duke Snider. And a foul ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs. Cut on and missed. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Kendall Graveman.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Chase Headley swings through it for strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy.
Rip back to the mound, and that got him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Now it's the DH, Carlos Delgado. Making a move at first. On to pinch run, Ellie De La Cruz. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Ellie on his way to second. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Graveman checks the runner. De La Cruz back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clear.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1. The 0-2. And a base hit right there.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
This is Corbin Carroll. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Crow Armstrong at second with nobody out. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second.
Well, patience and discipline paid off.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Runner takes off, strike in there. Throw to third, he's safe. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Stepping in, Moises Ballesteros. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Doubled in his first AB.
J.P. Crawford.
Up the middle, DeVries. Slinging it to first in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. Santander takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Foul ball there. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 8-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. The other way, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know,
Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner goes again. Pitch
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. That's way outside. It's 2-2. A bunt and it's popped up. Arise. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those.
as far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Beltran makes a nice running catch. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey. There's a strike.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. It's 8-2. 1 out, bases empty. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Gossage ready. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Luis Arraez stands in. That's in there. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
MLB.